can run. I don't know anybody with ME who can run, and I know a lot of people.
I'm going to say this. I'm hoping my daughter's not on here. She's 19 and she has just been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and ME.
Diagnosed with that?
My daughter's just been diagnosed with it, yes.
Sorry to hear that.
That's difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult, very difficult. Life is difficult.
But she works. She's a support carer.
Yeah.
She worked 4 hours yesterday and she's been in bed all day today. She's absolutely shattered.
This is the side about ME that people don't see. You're talking, Woody, about have we given up? No, we haven't given up, but our bodies can't cope with the results of doing exertion, any sort of exertion. Just using Aroma's daughter's example there of working for 4 hours yesterday and spending all day in bed. Woody, think of your life for a minute.
Yeah.
If you worked for 4 hours yesterday and then had to spend all day in bed because you were exhausted, how would you feel?
I'd be looking at ways to try and overcome it.
No, that's not what I asked. I said, how would you feel?
How would I feel? I don't know, because I'm not in that predicament, but I would, if I was in that situation, I'd be thinking, how can I not feel so tired and what can I take? I'd be researching everything I can. I get you. I don't know. I think the mind and the body is a very powerful thing.
It's not hereditary.
No, it's not hereditary, is it? It's one of those things that you can get out of an illness. In fact, you can get it off the flu. You
actually get it because your body has a virus, and then you get an autoimmune disease. I have 3 autoimmune diseases.
There is one chain of thought. Although it's not hereditary, there is one chain of thought that hasn't yet been proven either way. And that chain of thought is it could be that your virus makes you a weak gene.
Yes.
That might make you more susceptible to developing ME, but not actually, is it hereditary itself?
Like, I know that.
ME, I got diagnosed with a lumbar puncture for my MS. ME, there is no diagnosis.
There's no test for ME. They rule it out, everything else, before they rule ME in.
Yeah, chronic fatigue syndrome. Sorry, someone said, what does ME stand for?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the same.
Fatigue syndrome. So it's an autoimmune disease. Is that what they say?
Yes.
Like, a lot of studies have shown that fasting can help with a lot of autoimmune disease.
I don't eat anyway, so
water fasting.
My bladder doesn't work and my bowel doesn't work. So
I've tried so many of those diets and different things over the years, and a lot of people assume that I eat junk food, which I don't. Oh, everybody eats some junk food, don't get me wrong.
Shit from time to time, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Everybody eats some junk food from time to time. But what I mean is, I don't live on junk food, all right? I have the body I have because of PCOS.
Okay. I don't know what that is, sorry.
That's the other thing I talk about all the time, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Yeah, I do know that. I've heard of that disease, yes.
Okay, it's not a disease.
Well, no, it's something in the ovary.
It's a condition, it's not a disease. You can't catch it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong.
No, that's okay. I'm just correcting you.
So you get diagnosed. So I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis first, and then parts of my body, like my bladder, and that started giving up. And I literally couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't move. And then I got diagnosed with ME and MS. It's horrible. I mean, in my head, I want to carry on working.
Yeah.
But my body physically can't do it.
Yeah.
I run my own business, so I'm in bed today. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will be working.
Now, tomorrow you will be working. That's what you got to think.
Yeah, I do. I get up.
Attitude to have, isn't it?
Even if I go on and I work for a few hours and then I have to go and have a rest in the afternoon and then I go back on in the evening.
No, fair play to you.
I mean, you know, I'm literally been in bed all day. I've been asleep all day.
I'm sorry.
And, you know, where I could be working, if I could be working, I would be working.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the middle of selling our house because I can't get up our stairs no more.
What, and you get no help from the government whatsoever?
I do, yes.
Yeah. What, and you, is it Annette? You don't?
Depends what you mean by help. Break down what you mean by help.
For you.
Sorry?
Do they not, like, give you anything, like, towards this condition?
What do you mean by give you, do you mean benefits?
Towards the condition.
Sorry, you are breaking up a lot, Woody. Are you screen recording by any chance, Woody?
I wouldn't do that.
Sorry?
I wouldn't do that, no.
No. I wasn't meaning it nastily. I was just asking because this sometimes happens when the person who's screen recording.
Nah, I'm not that technical. I'm not really a technical.
Okay. I was just asking. This sound problem sometimes happens when somebody's screen recording. That's why. Okay, so do you want to break down what you actually mean? Sorry about Luna's noise.
Gives you help for this ME. That's what I wondered. I just wondered if they give you any, like, benefits towards it. Obviously, if you struggle to go to work, do they help you out because of it?
You're talking about disability benefits, that type of thing. So I'm on universal credit.
Yeah.
And my income from TikTok is declared and affects my universal credit. So like anyone else who's on universal credit, the more I earn, the less universal credit I get.
Okay.
That's on a monthly basis. I also get PIP, personal independence payment, and that is not means tested. That's open to anybody. Even a millionaire could claim PIP.
Yeah. I know. I've heard. I've heard of it.
Do I get any additional help? No. Do I own my own house? Yes, I do. Do I have a mortgage? Yes, I do. Do I struggle to pay my bills? Yes, I do. Am I determined to try and keep a roof over my head and not end up desperate for council housing? Yes, I am. And what a lot of people don't understand that, that makes me laugh. Charlotte, number one, I didn't pay £200 for that Jellycat tree. Number two, do you not occasionally buy yourself nice things? Just because I'm ill and I am on some benefits, does it mean I'm not allowed to buy myself a few nice things?
All the 2 followers.
I haven't got many followers though either, really, to be fair.
Sorry, it just frustrates me when people saying...
What do you mean? How do you have a mortgage? You don't work. Lots of people have mortgages and don't work.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with council. So I live in a council house.
Oh, and there's nothing wrong with council house. It's just because I've bought my own house in '97. That's when I first lived in my own home in '97. I don't want to be a burden on society by having to sell my own home and then live in a council house. That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong with treating yourself.
Thank you. There isn't anything wrong with treating myself. Exactly.
I mean, if someone said to me that there was an operation or something that you could have to get rid of everything.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, like it was going to really hurt or something like that. Do you know what? I'd be the first person there.
You'd have to fight me for it, Aroma.
I have 4 grandchildren. I have a 6-month-old grandson, and I can't even stand holding him. My daughter-in-law has to sit me down and I can hold him. I don't trust myself standing up holding him.
I can't hold... when my niece was a baby, I couldn't hold her, even though I'm her godmother. I couldn't hold her because I literally couldn't hold her. Literally.
In terms of science to the condition that you've been on about, have they done much research into finding that they could cure it?
Woody, there is lots of research going on at the moment. can I invite you to go and read the ME Association's website?
Yeah, I will read it.
So go and have a look at the ME Association website. I have just taken part in another study. I've lost count how many studies I've taken part in over the years. Another Woody in the chat. Annette, you don't declare your income. I'm a civil servant. You know what, the other Woody? I do. Take a hike. Sorry, Woody in the box. I apologise.
That ain't me.
I know it wasn't you. That's why I was saying Woody in the chat, not Woody in the box.
Right, yeah, I'm Woody in the box.
I've just lost my train of thought. ME Association, that's right. I've just taken part in yet another study. I'm waiting for do you know what I mean by a spit test, saliva test?
A spit test. Sorry.
A DNA spit test, saliva test.
DNA.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm waiting for one of those to arrive in the post.
Yeah.
I've already filled the questionnaire in, and they've said they're going to send me one, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. I'm taking part in this research study along with an awful lot of other people. I don't know exactly how many there are. But they're trying to look for a DNA marker that will help to develop a test.
Okay.
So that's one piece of research that's going on. There is so much other research going on by lots of different places. Thank you for the love you. Thank you for the gifts to all three of us, guys. Thank you. There is so much research going on at the moment, but the problem is the government isn't funding any of it.
No, they won't. That's the thing. They don't want to cure people, do they? The government don't want to cure people.
The thing is, there's so much research goes into other things, yet very little research goes into things like ME. However, did you know that there is a lot of proof and there is a lot of people that say long COVID is basically ME by a different name?
Do you not believe that, though?
Yes.
It's a branded name, isn't it? Long COVID is branded. It's a branded name. It's ME.
Yes,
that's
what I'm saying. Long COVID is ME with a different name.
Yeah, that's that, and I totally agree with you there. And it is. That's the truth.
And that's the point. The government aren't accepting that. Even the government researchers are fighting against that. But the problem is, every single symptom that people with long COVID have.
Kate, I have ME and MS and rheumatoid arthritis. Not Annette.
I just have ME and PCOS, and the two work very badly against each other. Where do I get the information from? Claire Bear. It's all there on the ME Association's website.
Yeah.
Claire Bear. Another troll that I regularly get trolled by.
To this, and I'd be happy to join your live again, and we could talk more about this.
Yeah, Woody. Sorry, I nearly called you Mark for some reason. I don't know why. Right, Woody. The biggest thing I want to say to you is this: when you're talking about your friend, the one thing I really want to encourage you to remember: no two people with a condition are the same. Would you do me a favour, Woody? And this is something I do regularly, but I'm doing this with a twist. Would you wave your hand at me like that?
Yeah, go on.
Turn your hand around and look at it.
Yeah, no two sets of hands are the same.
No, that's not what I'm going to say. Now, choose a finger, preferably not the middle finger, and just look at your finger.
What finger do you want me to choose?
Not your middle finger. Choose your index finger, yeah. Not your middle finger. I don't like Pitta do it. My mod Pitta, she's banned from doing this because she always chooses the middle finger. Now, I want you to look at your middle fingertip.
You go on.
And I want you to hear this while you're looking at your fingertip.
Go on then. Your
fingertip is 100% you. Never to be repeated, replicated, duplicated, copied, or anything ever again. It's never been there before, and it will never be there in the future on anybody else. Because that's your fingerprint. Yeah. That's how unique you are. That's how unique everybody is. We are all totally unique.
Yeah.
And that's the point with ME. There are no two people who are the same.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get across.
I entirely get you. Yeah, I get you. I do understand where you're coming from.
I mean, I'm married, I have 4 children, and my husband is amazing. If I didn't have him, don't know where I'd be.
I mean, there are times when I'm glad I'm on my own, Aroma, and there are times when I wish I had somebody.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Bless.
Well, at least you got an animal. There you go.
Oh, I've got two. I've got Beth and Luna. This is Beth, and Luna's the parrot.
If animals don't troll the life, do they? Animals are good.
This is very true.
Oh, I'm probably going to get trolled tomorrow on my live.
Why?
Oh, you know what people are like on this.
This is very true, yes.
My daughter-in-law's in here.
Well, your daughter-in-law's watching. I think half of my town's watching. They've never seen a man go live on TikTok before. The small town, you get me?
Oh. Hi, Emma.
But yeah, I know I have to leave in a minute.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in the box, Woody.